Yo, what's up, my guys? Haven't been making many videos the last few days. To be honest with you, I've been on holiday in Marbella, Spain with my mum and dad, who are a little bit older now. My dad's about 79 and my mum's 74, I believe. So I wanted to take them on holiday. I just wanted to spend good quality time with them. And I wanted to be very present. And I didn't want to take my mind away from just spending as much quality time with them as I could. So actually, to be honest with you, that meant me making less videos. That meant me working less, evidently. I have tried to stay, obviously, I always stay in touch with the stock market. Every single day I check prices. I do check the price of Bitcoin and I check my trading strategies on a daily basis, of course, because I just like doing that. But to be honest with you, I haven't developed my business any further. I haven't done much on my school page. I have just really enjoyed my life, and I think it's just so damn important to do that sometimes. I really took this time off as a holiday, and I've come to a beautiful place like Marbella, staying on an ocean view apartment with my parents. And not many people my age do that anymore with their parents. It's such a unique opportunity. I just felt like I don't know how many more good years they have. So I know that time spent with them is going to be absolutely quality and is going to be ingrained in memory more than any money that I'll make this week, more than anything, really. Even like whatever else I could possibly achieve doesn't override the fact that I'm spending this kind of quality time with the people who mean the most to me. They gave so much of their life, so much sacrifice, so much difficulty my parents went through to put me to where I am today. And it's just, incredible, really, what they put themselves through. I am who I am because of my parents. I'm very, very adamant on that. They played a massive part in sending me to the right schools, protecting me from difficult, tough, terrible environments, and sending me to places where I would potentially flourish. Of course, I did a lot myself from the age of 13, 14. Well, I mean, you're doing most of it yourself from an early age in terms of school and education, but getting jobs, starting businesses, most of that you do yourself, unless you've got really rich parents who just give you money and make your life easy. But I wasn't that kid. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. I grew up in a comfortable environment. My parents certainly weren't rich and weren't throwing money at me. I stopped taking money from them when I was 13 years old, in fact. So I was 13 when I stopped taking money from my parents, and I was working lifting furniture and working at a stationery shop called Ryman in London. Those were my first jobs. So I was a humble kid. I didn't have no allowance. I didn't have any of that shit. I probably had like a small pocket change allowance when I was much younger, like 6, 7, 8 years old, when you're literally going to school and you like can't work. At that point, I did get some pocket money to buy bullshit like cookies and a chocolate and a cracker box called Ritz. Do you remember those things called Ritz? They were classics. Just bits like that. But so, ultimately, a lot of it is on you. And what they did for me was just incredible, really, up to that age. And they guide you, having the right parents. I came from a household with a masculine father and a feminine, wonderful mother. And so I was a lucky kid. But I still had a lot to do, of course. Most of it is on you. So ultimately, I'm just letting you know why I didn't post a bunch of videos the last few days. I still absolutely love the topic of self-improvement, and it's just ingrained in me and will be ingrained in me forever, because of course after a week on holiday I'm like, right, I'm tired of going to all these different restaurants and just like not having much of a purpose. I want to get back to being a man. I want to get back to self-improvement. I have been keeping fit out here. I have been hitting the gym and doing calisthenics, but naturally it comes by default to me. So I hope you can one day also become the same, because like it gets boring when you just sit around. Don't you get bored of just sitting around? Don't you just actually want to get stuff done and at least go to the gym, at least get in good shape? It just feels so much better, man. It feels like shit to just have no purpose, to sit around doing nothing, even if you've got money, right? Having no sense of purpose, not keeping fit isn't really that fun. You can go to as many restaurants as you want. You can sleep with as many girls as you want. Actually, that's the fun part. But if you just have money and you're sitting around, or even if you're just sitting around after work, even after a 9 to 5, I don't know how people could sit there and watch stuff like Netflix and just waste a shit load of time. Everything in life is about balance, right? So here I am, been on holiday for 10 days. Now the next few days after this, I'll have to put the work in. you know. So I'll go through a sprint and a rest period. I've just gone through my rest holiday period, and now it's time to really get cracking. But yeah, loving life in Marbella, and that's my life update. Hope you guys are well.